All right, so now let's log in as an architect. All right, it looks like I got invited to another project, so let's go ahead and accept that invitation. All right, cool. Okay, great. So now we are logged in as a private labeler architect. One of the first things that I can do is I can see projects, and here I see that I've been added to 2 projects. As we showed in our previous video, the Royal Orchid project, which has so many different stakeholders. I am the architect on that project, and here I can look and see some of the other stakeholders who are on the project. And because I'm an approver, like I'm also an approver on the Quantum Oasis project, I'm the only approver so far, I will be able to approve the project at the necessary time. I also can collaborate with any of the stakeholders in the project communications section. I also have a portfolio with my architectural designs. For example, Skyline Serenity. I can add titles, images, descriptions, as many as we want. I can add interactive media. I can add plan, PDF, blueprints, floor plans, whatever information is wanted to be shared with potential customers. We also have the capability to set the configurations. So the architect would be able to come and, say the master bedroom, for example. For example, you may say in the master bedroom, I may want to set certain configurations or line items to specify that they're required and that the owner needs to make some decisions before I can actually kick off a project, similar to what a property developer does. So they have the capability to set configurations on whatever line items exist in whatever rooms or areas. So I want to show what this looks like from the user perspective. When a user has connected with this private labeler architect and wants to see or maybe potentially start a project from the architectural perspective. So now this customer has a relationship with visionary architects. They'll go ahead and choose that architect, and now they can look through the portfolio. For example, I'm interested in potentially, let's say, building out a sustainable green home, or a home that's really incorporated with some greenery and taking advantage of solar and stuff like that. And this architect specializes in green spaces and stuff like that, for example. So the HomeaZZon environment would be a great place for this architect. And what will happen is, once that customer chooses this architectural property and they make and answer those questions about those design decisions, refer to the property developer video to see more about what the hard requirements of how those design decisions work. But once they make those design decisions, then effectively a pre-project could be created, right? So like here we have these projects. So much like with the property developer, a pre-project can be created that would then turn into a project where the architect would be able to add the stakeholders, right? So the architect will have certain behavior similar to that of the property developer as far as starting a project, right? So a customer can connect with the architect, and then the architect can add on the property developer, landscaper, etc. And then the property developer would then add on the tradesman, etc. So that's one pipeline. But another pipeline is, of course, properties or projects starting from the owner connecting directly with the property developer. All right, architect projects, I can see more information about a project. I can, in this case, this project, we're still in phase 2. I can see the certifications, receipts. So as an architect, I can see and ensure the level of quality of product that's being purchased to ensure that my architectural designs are being complied with. Pictures, documents, the various stakeholders who sign off on the various phases, and of course the various tradesmen's lien waivers. and take any required action that's necessary. I may want to communicate about this phase. I may want to add some documentation. I may want to print some documentation. So there's many things that an architect can do from a high level with these project insights that we provide.